Okay, guys, it is absolutely insane. When I'm telling you, like, the past, like, month and a half has been nothing but, like, all these, like, mild inconveniences to large inconveniences. I'm not exaggerating at all. So it's been a lot. It's been a freaking lot. So, you know how I told you guys how we were, we submitted all this paperwork for our green card process, and we haven't heard a single thing back, nothing, in over 30 days. So I did email the USCIS, and I've tried emailing them before. I emailed them like a couple months ago, never got a response back of any sort at all. So I emailed them because I'm like, what is going on? Like, this is taking such a long time just to even acknowledge that you've received what we submitted. And I email them, and surprisingly, yesterday morning, after I got to work, I checked my emails and I did have a response back. And turns out all of our paperwork ended up getting rejected, just like the first time. And they told me that the reason was because the fee amounts were incorrect, which I really am confused on that because we referenced their own website for the fees for these applications. So I'm not sure. And you can't get a human being on the phone. So you can't just ask a simple question, and you have to only rely on email. And so I emailed them back, and I'm like, okay, we did not get the packet back, because they're like, yeah, we sent it back to the address on the forms. Well, guess what? We don't have it. We do not have it. So everything they've sent, including some original documents that we don't have access to any longer, are not in our possession, that we do need to refile. And on top of it, last time we got a rejection packet, they put this green paper in it called a 797C that you were supposed to also include when you returned your application. And I don't know if they sent a new one. I'm assuming that they had with the second rejected packet, and we don't have that either. So I'm like, are we going to assemble all of the stuff again? And mind you, it takes hours and hours and hours because you have to do everything again from scratch, every single thing. They don't allow you to file online. You have to do it all through paper. So you have to print off all this paperwork, fill it out by hand. Can't make any mistakes of any sort. No erase marks, no whiteout, no nothing, no highlights, no nothing. And then you have to go through and get all of your paperwork put together. So they need past 6 months of pay stubs. They need past 3 years of W-2s and tax returns. They need all this stuff. So I have to go through and print all that shit off. So we're doing all this again, and it's like, I don't even know if we have everything we need from them because they sent back that other packet to who God knows where with all of our highly sensitive information. So who knows? And I can't talk to anyone. So I did email the guy back, and I was like, hey, we didn't get that packet back. Am I going to need like another 797C? If so, how do I obtain one? Blah, blah, blah. Nothing. 24 hours, nothing. And it says on their website it could take up to 30 days to get a response. So we could be just sitting here. Essentially, when we first started this process, which was at the end of February, gathering everything, essentially, we've had 2 whole months worth of senseless waiting just because the communication with the USCIS is so ineffective. So ineffective. I don't know. It's stressful. So yeah, that's what I got to do when I got home from work yesterday. Sweet Mo, he started everything. He started filling out everything, redoing it all. And so essentially all I would need to do is just kind of double check, make sure we got everything filled right, sign what I need to sign, date what I had to date, and then, gather my supporting documents, if you will. So yeah, it's really frustrating. It's a lot. It's unfair. It's unfair as well, and it's stupid. It's absolutely stupid. I can't believe how much time that the government wastes with this whole process. Not just their own time, but our time too. Wasting time, wasting resources. I had to go buy a frickin' printer. Who owns a printer these days? Most people don't own a printer. I had to go buy a printer and ink and paper because we've had to print and print and print and print so frickin' much. So, I don't know. We're working on it, and I guess it's just cross your fingers, hope that it's good this time, you know what I mean? We're doing everything we can. We're following all the instructions to the very best of our abilities. We're both pretty smart people, and it's confusing, and it also makes me upset because I'm like, think of all the other people who, you know, are trying to establish, you know, citizenship here, and maybe their English isn't so good. Maybe their education isn't so good. And maybe because it's just impossible, they don't have like the financial resources or the time to do all this. It's not fair, and it's confusing, and I feel like it's designed confusing on purpose. Which, I don't know. It's very frustrating. I'm very frustrated with it. I really am. But just trying to make the most of it. About 10:30, I just was too tired to finish it, and I just told him, I was like, I'm sorry, babe. I was like, we need to put a pause on this. I'm getting tired. I'm getting frustrated. We need to revisit this tomorrow because I don't want to get sloppy. I don't want to get lazy with stuff. So, yeah. So we put a pause on it. We watched a little bit of American Dad, you know, laughed our butts off a bit. Got tired, super duper tired, went to bed. And yeah, you know, I'm in pretty good spirits today. I don't feel like as defeated as I've been feeling for the past couple of days, because at least now, I guess, I've heard something, even though it took me having to email them, and 3 weeks later after they've received stuff and rejected it, at least know something. I still don't know anything at all, because what do you mean the fee amounts were incorrect, the fee values were incorrect? I literally referenced their website, and I feel like this time I'm just gonna print off from their website the fee amounts and then include that with the credit card forms. So I don't know, like proof. Like, I don't know. I don't freaking know. It's so frustrating. But we just want to get it done. We just want to get it done, be able to move forward with our lives, and do the things that we want to do, and try to work on our goals. Because again, right now we are at the mercy and the standstill with the government in this situation. So I don't know. Just pray for me, guys. Pray for us. Pray that we can, you know, stay strong, keep going, get this done. Everything goes great. Really appreciate it. Please like, share, and subscribe. Really appreciate you. Let me know if you have any experience with any of this stuff, and maybe you guys have some advice and insight for me, because like I am just like beside myself. And I know it's like, oh, well, you can hire a lawyer, but I've also read a lot about that. I've done a lot of reading, guys, and lawyers are not only pretty expensive, but a lot of times they make a ton of mistakes, and they end up like getting their submitted forms that they do for you rejected because they're missing stuff. And no one's going to be a better advocate for you than you. So we'll keep trying. Wish me luck. Anyway, like, share, subscribe, guys. Love you. Bye.